Let's go in here and get a water. I'm so grateful that it's not like super hot today. I mean, it's still 90 degrees, but I was actually able to put on a shirt because it's not like super, super hot. It was 101 last week heat index, so I gotta wear a bathing suit for that because it's hot and I'm already burnt. Let's see if this works. It ain't got no water. It never does. It's like the 8th time in 2 weeks I've been in here to try to buy water. It never has water. I think they should get rid of one of the sodas and maybe put an extra water thing there. Hello. This is my job. Thank you for supporting my channel. Love you. God bless. I'm actually homeless. So given the circumstances that, you know, given the fact that I'm actually homeless, I'm probably going to be complaining a lot more. Yeah. See, I had a house and I had a job and y'all got me fired. And y'all lied on me and said that I did shit that I didn't do and I went to jail for crimes I didn't commit. So maybe the next time you see me, not be evil and try to impact my life with your negative bullshit, and I won't complain. How about that? How about that? How about that? Thank you for bringing that up. Please support my channel. Please donate to my channel. It's how your girl's able to eat and charge her phones and buy water and survive. And please like this video for a free way to support my channel. Thank you. As you can see, I'm a little busy trying to get resources. You know, water, because I'm thirsty, okay? I just washed my hair earlier. I need a haircut. I might do that when I get paid around the 21st. I haven't had one in 4 years because all of my money that I make was going to my truck payment and gas. Now that I don't have truck payment and gas, I have money for food and maybe a haircut that I absolutely need because I have beautiful hair and it's really hard to take care of it out here. Extremely hard. I think that's the hardest part for me, is not being able to take care of myself because I'm living on the streets. I don't have everything that I need. And, you know, for a girl like me, that's really hard. I say a girl like me because a lot of people don't care about, you know, certain things. Oh, thank you, Rose. I'm sorry, I can't see. Saul. 200T, hello. Miss Schmitty, thank you again, Saul Race 200T. I have dyslexia. Rose, what the hell? That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. Yeah, not being able to shower on a regular basis. Stuff like that. Wash your hair. Have hair oils. Hell, the last 2 times I washed my hair, I didn't have my hair oils because they were buried in the ground. I got them this afternoon and I got some of my hair, and you can see how much better my hair looks. Don't underestimate those Moroccan oils. They work. I hear rosemary oil will thicken your hair too. I want to try that one day. Castor oil. All those oils are really good for your hair, especially if you're graying like me. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I gotta ride over here because I'm not feeling well. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well at all. I haven't been for like 2 days, 3 days. Well, since I become fucking homeless, homie. Mainly my kidneys. Something's going on with my kidneys still. You know, I've been saying that for about a year. And I've actually had that problem for about 5 years. But thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to go between cars. I haven't had a cell phone because I haven't had a charge. So I had to go do that first thing this morning. And then I was so exerted, I couldn't get back over here to get food and water. So I had to get a ride. You can get an Uber around here, but it's going to cost you 3 times the amount because they're going to have to come from either Summerfield, King, some other major city that's 30 minutes away. Please don't hit me with your big fancy Suburban. Thank you. I mean, if I'm going to die by car, it might as well be a luxury car. She was killed by something that cost more than she had in her bank account. It's just so fitting, you know? She could never afford to even have a house. But she was killed by a Suburban that was the size of a house. Water. I need water. Agua. Do you have agua? Ow, that was hurt. Ow. That's another thing, my ass. This bicycle seat hurts your ass. They got music on. Blood runs on Celine. I've literally heard this song once. I think it's oh shit, that Lacey girl, ain't it? I don't like her. She's a whiny. Oh God, heart like a truck. No, that's Whiny Wilson. That's right, Whiny Wilson. He's talking about my haircut. He's like, I like your cut. I was like, thanks, I need a haircut. He was like, my daughter grows hers out and she cuts it and donates it. I was like, oh, that's sweet. That's actually a great idea. I don't know if they take gray hair though. And my blonde is actually gray. Those blonde streaks, that's actually gray hair. I got lucky. I sure did. Bitches be paying $300 for that ice right there. My shit's natural. Yeah, I know. Ain't that crazy? It's the same color ice blonde that they use in the hair salon. If you want that white ice, it's the same damn color. It's crazy. I used to pay damn $250 to get that done. Every damn 3, 4, 6 months. You know, go and get my highlights done. I didn't cut my watch on. I need some caffeine, y'all. I ain't lying. I'm not making it. I'm not okay. Baby shark, 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 shark is about to dart into a grave. Today. Baby shark, 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 shark is not okay. Today. Not today. Yeah, there was this lady that I noticed on my YouTube this morning. She used to dye her hair black. And y'all, when I tell you that so her hair started going gray. I'd say she's probably my age, maybe 37, 38 like me. And she started going gray, and she used to dye her hair black. And I think she's, I don't know, she's a smaller creator that does like hair and beauty stuff, which I don't watch a lot of, but I just ran across it. And I was like, oh my God, how much younger does she look with her natural hair? So she had black hair, and then she grew out her gray roots, and she looked younger. It actually suited her skin tone and her eye color to go back to the gray hair instead of the black. The black hair kind of washed her out, and it was just too dark. And, you know, I think that her natural hair color looked better. It was crazy. I was like, God, I wonder what I'm going to look like with all gray hair. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's hot. Hot. Good morning. Hello, Mrs. Schmitty. Miss Deanne, hello. You had me laughing so hard yesterday. Hey, Flutterby. Whiny Wilson. That's why I call her Whiny Wilson, because it's Lainey Wilson. But she whines. Listen. Speaking of whiny people, we got to talk about JoJo Siwa. Because I don't know what's going on in 2025. She done got her boyfriend, and it changed her whole personality. It did. Hold on. I gotta pay. Unless you want to. Oh God, they got music. I'm gonna be so mad if I get a YouTube violation, I swear to God. You know, and the thing is it's so hot outside that I don't want to be out there. But I have no choice because of the music when I'm on live. Yeah. So anyways, JoJo Siwa, let's talk about it, because she did a remake, y'all, of Betty Davis' Eyes. Lord have mercy. JoJo can't catch a break. Can I just say that I identify with her, because the past 2 years, poor JoJo can't catch a break, okay? First of all, do you remember the crazy dance moves, okay, with her season out with one of her last songs? Hold on, let me find my phone, because we really got to talk about this, because if Brooke was a celebrity, who would she be? JoJo Siwa. JoJo can't catch a break, y'all. They've been beating her down for the past 2 years. So she had a failed... First of all, she come out as a lesbian. She said that she was non-binary or something. She was part of the LGBTQ+. And they've been using her for years, you know. They've been using her for years. They made her feel like she wasn't part of the cool kids club if she wasn't gay. So she said she was gay. She had all of these songs that she released. I think it was 2 or 3. They did horribly. The dance moves were atrocious. It looked like she was actually having a seizure on stage. And in one of the music videos, she was actually dry humping another female and doing all of these overtly sexual things on camera. in my opinion, almost in a show, like, look, I'm gay, look, I like women, look, I'll dry hump a woman in my music video because I'm not ashamed to be part of the LGBTQ plus, right? Did anybody else feel that? Because it was a lot. So then, what else happened? There was something else that happened, and there was more controversy? Hold on. So it was the song. So it looks like she's been shaded by Kim Carnes over Betty Davis eyes. So all right, let me back up. So then, at the beginning of the year, actually, hold on, let me back up. Last year, I said, it's a phase. I said, JoJo, she'll grow up, wait till she hits her 30s. She'll have a change of heart. I bet you she'll get married. There's a recording of me saying this last year, months before she came out with her new boyfriend, Chris. So she has a boyfriend now. She got a boyfriend like January, February, something like that, right? So they've been all booed up on social media. They're all lovey-dovey. He really seems like he cares about her, and they look like they like each other and they're into each other, and I'm grateful for that. Well, then yesterday, or day before yesterday, she dropped some music video. Listen, I don't know what in the Susie 1950s homemaker is going on here. I will say, I love this for JoJo. I hope that she finds her femininity, if that's even a word. I might be making that up. I hope she goes back to a more feminine place, because I feel like she's been over-sexualized as a child, and instead of her team caring about what's best for her, they care about being part of propaganda to make money off of her, in my opinion. First of all, she looks adorable. I know that this 1940s, 50s style is really in right now. So is the 90s. This song it's not good. They've done some editing to the point that her voice, so the story is that Chris, her boyfriend, likes Miley Cyrus's raspy voice, and so Chris is the one that gave her the inspiration to do this Betty Davis eyes in this raspy voice. We get what is JoJo Siwa, but with a rasp. Some people online were saying that this was an anti-smoking campaign. Y'all, they are literally tearing her apart. This is why I said if I was a celebrity, who would it be? Me. It's just one bad shit after another. Poor JoJo can't catch a break. They said that the song that she sang should be posted over anti-smoking ads. That it's that bad. Her voice is that bad. Now, I went and listened to it. It's an acquired taste. I could see some people actually being into it. However, you can notice that there's a tremendous amount of like vocal support and or what's that technology stuff with that T-Pain used to use? What is that? Y'all know what it is. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like, man, why am I so dumb? Jesus, can you make me smarter, because I can't try no harder. It's some kind of vocals, auto-tune. Thank y'all. And it was right there, Tiffany. I didn't see it. Auto-tune. It's a massive amount of auto-tune on there. I like to see her in her girly era, but I hope that she's not changing herself for him, because when they break up, then she's just going to have a massive identity crisis. And this is why it's important after a breakup to cultivate your soul and to work on you, because sometimes you lose yourself in relationships. Your identity gets, I don't want to say you lose yourself, but you lose small pieces of yourself, and you kind of sometimes forget what you like and what you want and what your motives are in life, because you've been wrapped up in a relationship. So I just don't want to see her fall in love with this guy and then something happen and she crash out, you know? I feel bad for her, because you know what she really needs to be doing is assessing the drama and the trauma that she's been through. Being a child star, going through what she's gone through, having the level of fame that she's had, you know, I just think that instead of getting in a relationship, she should have been working on her. But she seems happy. I just feel bad for her because half of what she's going through is not even her fault. You know, she was a child star. She's had no really creative control over her career. You know? Maybe a little bit, but not in the capacity that most people would, you know, an adult could have reign over their career. You know what I mean? When you're a child star, it's going to be a lot different. You got a lot of people making decisions for you. And she absolutely was a pawn in the LGBTQ plus's game. And thank God she didn't mutilate herself. Could you imagine if she would have had a double mastectomy or something? Is that how you say that? I don't know how you say it, but could you imagine? Thank God she wasn't one of those. I'm sweating so bad. I'm at McDonald's. Hey, loyalty. I'm gonna have to take this shirt off. It's wet. It's completely soaked. So it looks cute from the front, right? Wait till you see the back. I haven't had a haircut in 4 years. And it might have actually been right after COVID, so like 5. Ain't it crazy how it always looks good in the front and then it looks like crap in the back? Optimum, that's what they do. They troll. I just heard the manager say that she needed an espresso, so they got it coming. That's awesome. I need that. I'm not gonna make it. So y'all, there's this hairstyle that I want to try, but I'm scared I'm gonna mess up. So it's called a butterfly cut, and I've done it before, but I did it different. This is where you pull 2 ponies to the front, you brush your bangs, so you make a part behind the back of your ear. You pull all of that hair to the front, and then you take everything underneath and you pull that, you comb it up, you make a ponytail right there, you cut, and then you cut both of them. I'm scared, but I've cut my hair for 5 years. I think I need to go professional, but what if I try to do that and if it doesn't mess up, then I'll just keep doing that, and if I do mess it up, then I can get somebody to fix it. Yeah, Ronnie, it's so crazy. I've been stalked for 2.5 years. 2.5 years. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? I was only outside for 15 minutes. The shirt smells so bad now. That's another thing. Cotton in the summer stinks. board shorts and quick dry material only. Bathing suit tops. Bathing suit tops and board short material. That quick dry Coleman camping gear stuff is phenomenal. So is the PGF or whatever it's called. And anything Under Armour that's that dry quick material that like Nike has, like this. This is that Nike Dry Quick. That's what you want. Anything cotton is not only going to weigh you down, but it's going to cause you to have body issues. Your skin, it'll cause you to chafe, and then it's also going to make you smell. That's why I'm usually half naked on the internet. Just ignore the haters. They're obsessed. They have no job. Those Reebok running shorts are not bad either. Some of them are even made better than the Nike ones. Hey, Kimberly, thank you so much. Thank you for that. I hope you're having a great Sunday. All of that needs to come off. All of that. Snack wraps are back. The new McDonald's. Oh, s'mores McFlurry. I bet that's banging. I wonder if the ice cream machine works. I'm jealous. A little bit of snow would do us good here. Hello to Sweden. I just made one of those drip drop waters. It's got the electrolytes and stuff in it. I don't know how the donations work on here. It's never, and that's another thing. When you start a YouTube channel, they don't explain any of that to you. They don't give you a breakdown. They don't tell you how to tell your channel members to donate. They don't tell you nothing. And that's what I mean when I say that I think YouTube should do a little better. All right, let's blow this popsicle stand. Yeah, the auto pops up as $1.99. She hooked me up, y'all. Every time I come in here, she makes me a big old cup of espresso. This is espresso. I need glasses. I can't see. Y'all. So I was reading online that if you have blue eyes, that this might be a huge problem. I need specialty glasses. It's because my eyes are so light, they're more susceptible to burning. Isn't that lovely? Never had this problem until I was staring at the sunshine damn 16 hours a day. Damn, it's hot. Flip. I need a curb or some sunshine. I mean, a curb away from the sunshine. See? I ain't even been out here 30 seconds and I already lost my train of thought. It's the heat. I hope y'all are staying cool in this shit. I got 2 bottles of frozen water, but they're so frozen that they're not water. Okay, let's see. So yeah, these sunglasses are not UV. So I gotta get some other ones. It's okay, just ignore people. Miss Schmitty, I bet so. It said that people with lighter colored eyes, that they might be more susceptible to light coming in. I gotta put my hair up. It's hot, y'all. I also gotta take the shirt off. It's already soaked from that 10-minute bicycle ride. Oh, I hate wearing my hair up. I really do. Oh, God. She hooked it up, y'all. This is espresso. We going all the way up, honey. For anybody that drinks coffee, you know you ain't supposed to do this. I might be in the hospital before morning. What liver? What kidney? She ain't got them no more. We had to take them out. Hey, as long as I get a bag of groceries, I'm okay with that. Take my liver. I don't pay. Can I go to Walmart and get me some groceries for the week? Like, damn, you need to damn sell an organ to go to the grocery store nowadays. You sure do. Yo, I slept in till 9:15 this morning. I ain't done that since I was a drug addict. Lighter eyes are more sensitive to sunlight due to less melanin. Oh, so it's just like skin, homie. That's why white people age quicker than black people, because of the melatonin. Yep, that's why they say black don't crack, because it don't. Us white people, we burn up in the sun because we lack melatonin. They've done studies on that. A pigment that absorbs UV light. Melatonin protects the eyes from the sun harmful rays, and people with blue, green, or hazel eyes have less melatonin than those with brown eyes. This makes light-colored eyes more susceptible to discomfort. Who you telling? Honey, it feels like somebody plucked my eyeballs out, dropped them in the deep fryer here at McDonald's, and then put them back in my head. They burn. It feels like sweat's in them always. You ever got sweat in your eyes and that shit stings? That's what it feels like. And they also feel inflamed. Like they feel like I got inflammatory. Oh my God. I got eyes that are inflamed. How do you say it? Inflammation eyes. There you go. I got inflammation eyes. It feels like they're swell up. You ever smacked your nuts on the seat of a bicycle? That's what they feel like. Sorry, TMI. I grew up with 5 brothers. I don't have any. I just know. You're probably like, how does she know what that feels like? Because I was a kid and I had brothers. Yeah, my eyeballs hurt. Melatonin acts as a natural sunscreen for the eyes. So if you have lighter colored eyes, blue, hazel, green, your eyes you got a defective pair of eyes, honey. They ain't got no sunscreen. They ain't got the natural sunscreen for the eyes. Damn, I need glasses. For reals. Not to mention, I done cut my face because I lost the nose pieces. I cut my face. Those things hurt. You see those little prongs? We might have to go find us some glasses, y'all. Oh, God, here comes the sheriff. He loves us. I remember. I wonder who's done got him on the phone. That's a line from Without a Paddle. I always say it when I see them. Because they don't like me. And they always are on the phone. It's funny. Optometrist. Oh, wow. Look at big girl words Brooke today. Optometrist. Nailed it. Astigmatism? Oh, shit. You ever get surprised? Astigmatism. Refraction of light. You know, also, being in the sunlight makes your eyes smaller because the light is reflecting into the pupil or whatever. And I get so many people that say I'm on drugs, and it's like, no, I'm in the sunlight. Maybe if you went outside and looked at yourself in the sunlight, you would see how the eye works with light coming into it. But, you know, nobody goes outside anymore, so I'm preaching to the choir. It's easier to just say, oh, she's on drugs, than understanding light. Hey, Maria. I really don't have a problem driving at night. It's during the day with the sun. And then at night, after you burn them, after you're out here, they hurt at night. You can feel it. Your vision's blurry. It almost feels like, you ever got like something oily in your eye? That's what it feels like. It feels like your eyes are lava lamps. There you go. Hey, Heather. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Oh, I think, does that mean princess? If my Espanol is no mas, thank you. I think that means princess. Thank you. I'm going to take it as princess. I'm going to take it as princess. Thank you so much, Heather. I hope you're having a great day. It's, not when the sheriff's around. No, they're pretty chill down here. I've already learned that Madison and Mayodan, they're not bad. It's Stokes County that's the problem. You know, I didn't know this for 20 years. You know, maybe that's my fault. Maybe I just ain't been out the house. I ain't been off the mountain, so I didn't know. Madison and Mayodan, they're not too bad. It's Stokes County that's the problem. Damn, girl. Whoo, you make coffee like you fought a war. Whoo, that's strong. I know she wasn't but about 30 years old. There ain't no way she made this that strong. This tastes like she gave birth to 9 children during the Depression. Whoo, it's strong. That's cappuccino. No, that's not cappuccino. That's espresso. Be easy. Girl. I might not ever get that taste out my mouth. I mean, for real. That tastes like it was made by somebody that was rig. Whew. Just making sure I didn't have no hair pop out. Whew. Put chest hair on you, honey. That's some strong shit. I heard her say, I don't know if I know how to make this right. And she gave me a whole cup of espresso, the whole cup. Shit, I wish I could take that home. I do. I wish I could bicycle all the way back up the mountain with that cup. It'll spill everywhere. I can't take it. I want to save half of it for in the morning. I'll never get off YouTube. And matter of fact, next week, I'm going to have a new channel. Oh, I told y'all I'm digging my toes in. I am very employed. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Thanks for the help, Roland and Co. Oh, a visor shield would be good. I mean, the 80s is back. We might as well go full mama. That's the only people I've ever seen wear those. Old people at Disney, old people on the golf course. Might as well. Shit, I'm going gray. I actually just took a shower. Thank you. Well, it wasn't a shower. It was a bird bath. But I washed my hair and it smells so good. Some of y'all hate yourselves, you know? I'm sorry y'all don't have a personality and you can't market yourself. Well, the reason that I want a new channel is to post specifically workout stuff. This channel, we do a lot over here. But I want that specifically for workout. So that's why. Not everybody that follows me for workout stuff. Matter of fact, my demographic is men. That might be because I'm cute, but that might also be because I try not to run off of emotion. And I talk about, I think I identify with men more than I do women. I mean, I like being a woman and I'm grateful I'm a woman. But I identify internally more with men, I think, than women. But it could just be that I'm cute. I don't freaking know. That's why we're going to branch out this year. I can't afford a truck. Thank you. They came from Walmart and they're broke and they didn't protect my eyes. Now my eyes are burnt because I got topaz eyes. Yeah, I can't afford a truck now. Thank you again, Heather and Kimberly, so much. Yeah, maybe one day in 2032, I'll be able to afford a car. By my calculations, by 2032, I will be able to afford a used Honda Accord. And by 2050, I'll be able to afford a house. That's probably a shed behind somebody else's house. Seriously. I'm not, things are not well. YouTube, I don't know, man. I don't want to talk bad about YouTube. The last time I did that, my channel got taken down for 7 days, so. For a day. For a day. It's crazy because the day before that whole sex and nudity thing, they said that they took my channel down 2 days, 3 days. What day was that? Thursday I was on live. We were in Walmart. We were hanging out. We were headed to Walmart and we were hee-heeing and ha-haing about my skirt because all my clothes are too big. Sorry, I got some in my eye. And I said, thank God it's 100 degrees out here. I said, because if I wasn't sweating, my skirt wouldn't stay up because my skirt's too big. I said, so thank God I'm sweaty so that my skirt sticks to me and stays up. Well, it wasn't 2 minutes later, my phone cuts off and YouTube wouldn't let me go live. It said that I had violated their sex and nudity policy. I was confused. I was like, what are they talking about? I'm not even naked. It's 100 degrees out here. I'm literally homeless trying to bicycle to get food and water from Walmart. What do they want from me? You start taking this shit personal because you know that there's someone somewhere watching your works for YouTube, right? If you don't know, let me tell you, yes. Yes. Somewhere on this earth, at some point in time, there is somebody that works for YouTube that checks these channels and sees what's going on. So anyways, they cut my channel off. They sent me an email. They said, you violated our nudity and sexuality contract, guidelines. And the day before, I had reported like 50 or 100 people in my comment section, most of which was threats of harming me. Some men will come here and say nasty stuff to me, threatening to do sexual stuff to me. So I had reported it, right? Well, then the next day, my channel gets cut off for violating sexuality and nudity agreement or whatever. It made no sense at all. So then I appealed the decision, and the next morning I woke up, my channel was back on. Oopsie. So that's why I have on a shirt, but I'm gonna have to take this shit off because it's already wet. Sir, you don't want that. There's a bee going in my... do I want to let him do that? Listen. Oh, God. There's a bug trying to get in my coffee. Sir, I don't think you should do that. I'm going to let you. Listen. Come on back now. Y'all see that? There's a bug. He was trying to get some caffeine. He's like, I just want a little bit. Come get it. I'll share. I know flies are nasty, but like, it's not his fault he's a fly. He didn't wake up and be like, oh God, make me a fly. I'm sure he would have rather have been an elephant. You know? Don't it suck? We just get stuck. The cards were dealt. Does anybody know if they talk to each other? I wonder if bugs have emotions. I wonder if trees and plants do they know they're alive? That is some really good espresso. Oh God, let's go get sunglasses. Do you think that when they cut them down, they can feel it? And all the other trees are just like, no, not Frank. As Frank falls to the forest floor, you think they're all just standing there like, oh God, who's going to be next? You know? You know, when they go and they cut down trees for lumber. I wonder if the trees know. They watch their friends being massacred in the forest. I don't know. I don't know. Headphone. Crappy little headphones. Let's just go over here to this Roses and see if they got some. That is a lot of espresso, y'all. If I drink all of that, I'm not going to be well. Sorry. You know, it's crazy because I was actually trespassed off of my property and all of that was filmed. Like, it's just crazy that people are so dumb that they're so worried about what I'm doing, which is irrelevant. You need to be concerned with why I'm homeless. What led to this? Oh, but you can't do that because then you would have to take some accountability. People get on my nerves. It's part of the reason I stay out the comments. Because I actually want to fight people. God dang. Girl. I'm telling you. She was a Viking or something in her past life. Whew. Shit. If I drink any more of that, I'm not going to make it today. Alright, just maybe one more. Alright. No mas. I gotta cut myself off. Y'all, my legs are changing so much. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Oh my God. What is that? It's like a hump and then hump. And then like a hump. And then like, y'all, it's crazy. In a good way. Let me throw this away. I don't recognize myself sometimes. It's crazy. That bicycle is damn giving me a lesson in quads and glutes. Holy shit. It's crazy. So much fun being in the sun. Thank you for supporting my channel. Hammies. Thick camis. I'm getting them. Wait till you see me with like 20 more pounds. So we're gonna do some MGK. I think I feel my eyes burn from the sun. Sorry. I didn't know if that was working. I'm barely making it. See if they got sunglasses. They do. They ain't got none that's worth a darn. I can already tell. They don't have anything that's UV protection. Nope. Damn it. I miss my Oakleys. I had those things for almost 6 years, 5 years. They were worth every penny. Best sunglasses I ever bought. They don't have any, the little tags doesn't say UV protection. I gotta find some. Tractor Supply, maybe? Let's try Tractor Supply. Whew, God dang, it's hot. America. It's hot, y'all. To get back to you. Anyone talking degenerate talk will be blocked. 30 is absolutely young. Thank you. And I'm actually 37. What does that matter? Randy had me trespassed from the land. Wake up. All of that's recorded. Stop lying. God. Oh. It's hot. The shirt is wet. Completely soaked. Y'all are so concerned about irrelevant shit. I done lost everything because of you fucking haters, and y'all still over here being jealous of a homeless woman. Because if you weren't jealous, you wouldn't be worried about what I was doing, honey. See, that's how that works. Some of y'all, if y'all worked half as hard, weren't being up in my business on your own life, you wouldn't be miserable. All concerned about what I'm doing. And don't even know why you're a miserable sack of shit. Damn, it's hot. Armpit shaving. Don't worry. I wouldn't put you in the headlock if I had fuzz. Beautiful bench. I bet it's for sale. Whew. All I know is I don't know nothing. 'Cause I don't know nothing at all. Alright. This water's already hot because it's sitting in the sun. There ain't nowhere to put it. My backpack is already heavy with other bottles of water. Oh, damn, that's a nice power stroke. That's a 6.7. Damn, I bet his gas bill is $3,000 a month. If he works out of it, it is. If he's having to commute to Charlotte or Greensboro for work. 100%. Let's see. Sunglasses. Cowboy. Oh, they got music on. I'm wondering if they got a Justin hat, and it's going to be 6-7. So they've went up $15. It's the best hat you'll ever buy. I've bought $300 George Strait collections before. They weren't worth a penny. These hats are going to be your best bet for rain, sun, snow, shine. Six, seven, eight. It's probably going to shrink up about an inch, so I'm going to find one maybe that's a little bit bigger. 6, 7, 8. I mean, sorry, this is a 6, 7, 8. 6, 8, 7. And this one's too big. Just like my pants. I'm a schmedium. I actually fit a small, but I prefer a medium. I like my stuff a little big so it's comfortable. I don't like tight clothes. That one's a 7, so that's perfect. So they used to be $26. They're $40 now. I'm not getting one. I'm looking for glasses. But apparently my head's grew because I used to wear 6, 7, 8s. Now I wear a 7. They don't have any. Yeah, I know. I miss my cowboy hat. It's in storage. And the one that I had on my truck dash, it's so dry rotted. It don't even fit my head. That one's a 6, 7, 8. It don't fit anymore. That's why I was looking, because I will get me another one eventually, and I'm gonna buy that Justin hat, the one you saw me with. The problem with that is even if I wore something on my bicycle, I would lose it going down the road. So there's no reason. I need sunglasses. I just don't know where the hell to get them in this town. Yeah, I love my cowboy hats. That's usually what I wear during the summer when I'm at the beach, or if I'm just bullshitting around town, getting my errands done. I got my cowboy hat on. But on a bicycle, you'll lose it with the wind. So it's not really practical. I need sunglasses. I might just have to damn bike my ass to Walmart, as much as I don't want to. I've been trying to take it easy because it's so hot, you know, and I've got to go to Eden this week, so. You ready? I probably should have drank the rest of that espresso, huh? It's all right. I'm through this hot environment anthem. That cupcake shop ain't never open. I've seen her open one day last week. It must be nice to damn not need to work, homie. It must be nice. Trying to make sure this car ain't gonna run me over. Where can I buy sunglasses? If Tractor Supply ain't got them, what the hell? I honestly don't know, homie. Might have to go to Greensboro. I gotta go to Kernersville next week. I gotta go talk to Mr. A at the bank. Because God knows the bitches that run this Truist, they hate themselves so bad, they're not gonna make it. I'm not okay. I'm not well. Oh wow, look at the mountain. See it back there. Let's enjoy this cooler day. You know what? Later this week, hold on, I'm gonna get hit. Later this week. Oh, it's okay, Papa. It's okay. You're all right. You made it. God bless his heart. I was right. He didn't see me. I was trying to get out the way and stop in case, and I was right. As soon as he saw me, he like jerked the wheel of the car. Bless his heart. Poor Papa. Hey, at least he was trying to do the right thing. He probably got damn glaucoma and couldn't see me. Bless his heart. At least when he saw me, he damn tried to get out the way. I don't even think he looked beside him. Thank God there was no car beside him. I need my other headphone, y'all. Why? So I can be louder. Just know, I mean it. I think the caffeine's kicking in. Good shit. Thank you. Damn. That manager said, I don't know if I know how to, or I don't know if she's a manager or whatever, but it was a lady that worked at McDonald's. I heard her say, I don't know how to do the espresso. She filled the cup up with espresso. It's supposed to be a shot, homie. It's supposed to be like a little Cuban cabana, okay? Not the whole cup. She trying to kill me. She said, screw your liver, screw your kidneys, girl. She hooked it. The whole cup that was all espresso. I mean, if you can't tell. Oh, no, you know what you're doing. You're like a heavy-handed bartender, honey. And you're going to make me do the opposite of drink and drive. I'm going to be aware and focused. Aware and focused AF. And not able to shut up. You know? Good stuff. Thank you to the manager. She's always nice, though. Y'all, this shirt is wet. Shit. Homie, I'm about to tie this to the bike so So we can dry while I fly, okay? I am. I'm about to I need an American flag for the back of this bitch. I want one the size of the bicycle. I want the flag so big that it weighs the bicycle down. I cannot believe how wet this shirt is, but it's soaked. Oh, honey, I think... All right. Headphone. When I get down here to this park, I'll read you guys' comments. Sorry. It's kind of hard to see in the sunshine, too. And especially with my light. Oh, guess what I found at Walmart? I don't know if the manager of Walmart watches my channel. I don't know if the electrolyte gods heard me. I don't know. But I said last week, I said, damn, I wish Walmart had that element salt electrolytes. And I walked in there yesterday, and they had like 4 new kinds on the shelf. They got, this is the grapefruit salt, which is my favorite. They also have a citrus salt. It's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, which is what you need if you're out in the elements. But it also has magnesium and phosphorus and potassium and all kinds of other stuff that you need. I don't know. Did the electrolyte gods hear me out? Or did I get lucky? And is the Walmart manager my new best friend? Well, if you are watching, you know what else I need? My favorite new lady in town. I need to be able to purchase the big circular containers of electrolytes and not just the packets. So if you have that on the shelf too, I'll buy that too. If you're watching, or electrolyte gods, if you're listening, I need the circular, it's like 30 servings of electrolytes for like $19. I need that bad because those pre-packets are expensive AF. I bought 2 boxes of the element. That's only 12 sticks. That'll maybe last me 2 weeks. And it was $20. I don't even want to talk about it. Shut up. I hear you judging me. I don't care, Karen. I don't care. You got table salt. You got your pink Himalayan salt. I don't care. Your husband can take you out. You get hydrated through red wine. I don't want to hear it. My only luxury in life is nicotine and electrolytes. That's it. Oh, and coffee. Caffeine! My caffeine. Somebody asked me the other day, they were like, how did you do it? Or they were like, they said, how do you do it? Like working out and stuff? And I said, caffeine and nicotine, of course. It's a smart drug, both of them. So great. Oh, it's getting real. I better slow down for a guy. No limit, oh. Shit. That bitch coming over. So that bitch to kick. Rush that like it's a boat. I wonder if I can make this hill. We're going for it. Halfway there. Oh, the espresso's kicking in. Hold on. It's probably just cheesy. Oh, God. We made it. I made it. Get out this car's way. I need it. I just need a minute. I'm gonna pass out. My heart rate's 194. This shit sucks. Thank you, Carrie. I hope you're great day. Aruba. I'm gonna visit Aruba one day. Eddie, I hear it's beautiful. Oh, ain't it pretty? There's a river down there. That hill is a butthole. Alright. Ow. I'm alright. For some reason, this is my kind of fun. Torturing myself. I tell you what, though, I've been sleeping so good lately. Like a rock. Not really. I wake up 100 times a night. But when I'm asleep, I sleep good. Damn, I'm thirsty. This shit ain't touching it. Ain't it crazy I was trespassed off that land and people think that I'm there? It's like, literally, people are so dumb, y'all. They're so fucking dumb. I find it humorous. I'm just grateful I'm not that dumb. Because, God, it could always be worse. Yeah, me neither, Siri. Me neither. I know I'm not going to be able to make it up this other hill. It's impossible. It's massive. And it's winding. One day I'll get there. But today ain't it, homie. I want to look at the river, too. And make you fall in love. Hold on. Probably don't. You think you're cooler than me. Look at everything blooming. The heather. Sorry. How far have we been? 3.5. I got you all figured out. Shit's hot. It's pretty. It's definitely hot. I need glasses. That's the hill up there. It's a pain in the ass and it's winding. Definitely staying hydrated. I don't know how these headphones work yet. So Avicii, I was cool. You couldn't pay me to live in LA. Ew, that's gross. Been there, done that. 2014? Oh, worst trip of my life, Los Angeles. 10 days. It was absolute hell on earth. Colorado was nice, but LA was shit. Might have been 2015. I might try to do half of it. I'm feeling ballsies. I'm trying to do a 100-mile bike ride one day. They got one in October in Virginia. It's 100 miles. You ride through the night and everything. Halfway. Humidity is like 65. Can't breathe. Air's too thick. Oh, I smell honeysuckle. I need hair clips. Hair clip. And sunglasses. Ouch. How does Tractor Supply not have glasses? What the hell? Y'all sell a lawnmower, but no glasses? You'd think they'd have a display case of damn Oakleys in there. It's the place for blue-collar workers to find work clothes. Call me crazy, but this is probably why I'm not a manager of a Tractor Supply. You know? I'd be doing practical shit, selling logical shit. What do I know? I'm just a dumb homeless woman. I wonder how much you can make off of Oakley sales in a year in there. Just a thought, Tractor Supply. Just a thought. Whew. Damn, some Costas or something. I could settle for some damn Panama Jacks. I guess they want you to mow the grass with them big old safety goggles. And one of them damn masks for damn drywalling. I got a twinkle. I always got the twinkle. Oh, I like to fell over. All right, let's go. We fell in love as the leaves turned brown. And we could be together, baby, long as skies are blue. Don't want to bike that or hike that. Let's bike it. Oh. I got sweat, hair. I'm going. I'm trying not to die. Oh, God, I hope I don't get a YouTube violation for all this music. my heart. Oh, I like to hit a mailbox. So what brings you into the ER today? A mailbox. It jumped out in front of me. Sure it did. Come on, thunder thighs. Thunder your way through this workout. God, it's so hard. Killing me, Holmes. I need a minute. I'm dying. Absolutely dying. Who's still talking about drugs? Anyone talking about drugs will be blocked. Scammer, huh? Please donate to my channel. Please like this video for a free way to support me. Scammer. Who's gonna tell them that donations is a huge part of owning a channel? Who's gonna tell them? People still, I've done lost everything. My truck, school, my job, everything. And people still trying to take food off my fucking table when I don't even have a table to eat on. Please donate to my channel. It's how I survive. Thank you. Ridiculous. Wait till I pop up with a new channel next week. See how hard I'm scamming then. I'll have Venmo and Cash App and shit, PayPal. I'm gonna get it all. Maybe if I would have done that to start with, I'd still have my fucking truck. I ain't never scammed nobody in my whole fucking life, but I've had people scam me, honey. Every day, all day. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Losers. My legs hurt so bad. I need a break. Ow! Bicycle pedal. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's alright, I'm making it. These heels be killing me. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. Water's hot. Of course it is. So hot, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Thank you, baby. You're the bestest. Right next to the fire department. What if it's water or something? Is there a dead body over there? Of course it'd be a dead body behind the fire department. Perfect place to hide it. Whew. What the flip? Oh, my head feels like a cherry tomato. Ugh. You're a sweetie. Yellow light. That means speed up, right? Oh, God. Old habits die hard. Yellow light. I had a sibling that failed his driver's exam over that. He got a yellow light and he gassed it through the light. Like our parents would, you know? Learned behavior. And they failed him. He had to take the test again. Poor thing. You're in my way. Look in your eyes would echo in mine and go back. When was the last time I felt like this? Whew. Welcome to North Carolina. About to die. Every time Thank you. You're so sweet. Look at y'all out here being nice and shit today. I don't know how to take it. I might cry. Where the hell are all the passive-aggressive people this afternoon? Hell, they probably ain't out of the bed yet from their hangovers from last night. Oh, God. I made it. Shit. Still ain't been but 4 miles, which is not a lot. Oh, hold on, honey. We're home. Where's home? Walmart. Y'all ever seen that movie, Home is Where the Heart Is? Great movie. Poor Forey. Poor Forey. Oh. Giving away. It's got me talking in my sleep. I'm gonna die. This is it. Won't you show me how to dance forever? Speed bump. I'm about to pass out. It's so hot. It's not even that bad today. Water's hot. Ah. It's my only shirt. I don't want to leave it out here. Get in the buggy, kids. Sit down and shut up. Don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing. And stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Sorry, I just had to act like my parents for a minute. Cheers. Oh, honey, that's cold. It's hot. Don't know what it is. Ow. You see how yellow and red they are? Because they're burnt. Snarf, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I just saw that. Thank you. I do have bug bites. I'm sorry that you can't see every single one of them. You know, maybe the reason you have more bug bites than I do is because you don't wash your ass. Thank you so much, Snarf. I appreciate that. I like that little wizard too. That's so cool. Oh God, the music. These have UV protection. The bigger, the better. I need it to take up half my face, honey. Yes, yes. These are men's. I wear all men's stuff usually. Let's try this. Stay. That's a good contender. Let's see. Chris Daughtry, so good. Artificial, I think. He's actually good. Reminds me like somebody that maybe likes comic books or somebody from like a major city like New York. It's giving New York vibes or like comic book vibes. It's not my style, but I could definitely see it for somebody like a guy that's into like Marvel or something. You can even block the haters out on the sides, girl. They're too big. They're huge. I feel like I have a chandelier on my face. I'd wear something like this for like golfing or like going on the boat, you know. So I'm making sure that this nose piece isn't detachable before I buy them, because that one broke really quick. I just bought these 2 months ago, and the nose piece is broken off of them and they're scratching my face. You can see the indentations in my nose where it's been scratching and setting. It hurts. And these are Panama Jack, and they're not UV. I don't think they're UV. These are. Tell me why I like the black ones the best. They're men's. I always like men's stuff better, because I don't like this colorful stuff. It's not me. I want everything black to match my soul. I love this. I think they're cute. The nose piece is attached on those. Good. See, when you buy the Ray-Bans or the Oakleys, they give you an extra nose piece when you buy them. They got some nice body gloves. These don't even have a nose piece. That's even better. These are Panama Jacks. These are Panama Jacks too, but either I haven't been wearing them enough or they're not UV protected. Probably a little of both. You know what I mean? Because my eyes are burnt. Some of them are too big. I have to put them on and throw my head around to see if they're going to slide off. These do. See? These look really good. I think I'm just going to get these. I like these black ones with the gold frames. And they stick. They've got this sticky stuff. This stuff is sticky, as well as the nose piece sticks to your face. So it holds them on, which is great. I like them, and then they actually cover a lot of my face too. You know, when you're only paying $15 for some glasses, you don't feel bad about like losing them or whatever either. When I had those Oakleys, I was constantly worried about where they were because, you know, they were $400. So we'll get those. These I bought from here and they broke within just like a month or two. So that nose piece, hopefully it'll stay on. And if it starts to come off, I'm gonna glue it back together. Yeah, I ain't got no room for stuff like that. It gets in the way and it'll tie. Like, you literally wouldn't believe how little stuff, like shampoo, your toothbrush, deodorant, a razor, all of that stuff is going to weigh you down. You think I'm joking? Go get your favorite book bag and go around your house and pretend like you're about to go on vacation. Take you 3 sets of clothes, all of your hygiene, your skincare, and throw it in a book bag, and then go get on a bicycle and bicycle 20 miles, and then tell me if you would want a cooling rack. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just perspective, man. Everything I got on me right now is so heavy. No, thank you. I mean, if I'm being honest, this damn t-shirt and that receipt is getting on my nerves right now. Just carrying that around is damn getting on my nerves. It's wet. They're huge. They're men's. I don't care. They were $15 and they're super cute. And they're gonna block all my haters out. It's rock and roll. I think they're cute. For 15 bucks, you can't beat it. I mean, hell, my other option was to go to Oakley. We'll do that one day. And actually, there's a place in Greensboro that I would get my glasses from, the mall. There's a lot going on in here today. Sorry. Busy as heck. I'm glad to see Barney's making a comeback. I was in here singing that yesterday, or when we was at the park. I was singing the Barney song. I got something in my shoe. My bad. I can't get that tag off. Let's see if they got a clip, y'all, because I was in here the other day and they didn't have one. See, this is what I want without that ugly bow on it. I wonder if that would work. Probably not. Oh. Y'all, I ain't got no way to tie my hair up. It's getting on my nerves. All over my neck and stuff. They ain't got a single clip. It's ugly as hell. They all are. I guess I'm gonna get these. Freeze-dried lemon burst. They got free-dried candy in here now. Excuse me. Oh. I don't need no more caffeine. Yeah, I pulled it off. I need to cut that other piece. There we go. I was like, I don't look like myself.
Mostly candy bowls.
Wait a minute, I can put it in there. Yeah.
Oh, it's hot.
Five miles. Average speed 2.4 miles per hour.
Girl. Let's pause that.
30, 50. Need a receipt. As long as you know I paid. We can print it anyway. I guess certain amounts you can print for that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. How are you?
Good, how are you? No, you're fine.
268.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. No, you're fine. Have a good day. All right. Hair clips and razors, so I'm not a hairy heifer. Because God knows I will be if I don't have razors. You don't want to be a hairy heifer. You can be a heifer, just not a hairy heifer. You know, that's crossing the line. It's crossing the line. It's too much for the masses. They said pick a struggle. God, my eyes hurt. It don't recognize my face because I don't have retinas anymore. All right, I just need a sip of something. Hey, sip of this. Their UV protection rays, whatever, I don't know. Those new Nissans right there, that red car, it's got a hatch on the back. You could probably live in that. You could probably live in that. Lots of room in there. Hell, even that Dodge you could live out of as a female. If you're like a guy over 5'11" or whatever, you're not gonna damn be able to squish your ass in there. But that new Pathfinder, you could fit in that bitch comfortably. Water. Frozen. Well, it's not frozen anymore. It's not frozen anymore. Thank you again, Snarf. Yeah, Summer Bee. A lot of people are falling into it for sure. You know, it's crazy how people always assume that this is your fault. It's crazy. That couldn't be farther from the truth. None of this is my fault. None of it. None of it. None of it. I guess it's just easier to say, oh, they did something that made them become homeless. It's crazy. Crazy. Ooh, you're falling. Hair clip. Ooh, I like this blue one. It's pretty. It's like, it's got all this like cute shimmer on it. I was looking for some like this because I bought these. These were the Sunchi or whatever they're called. I bought them here. Can't find them. Razors. Put this in here. The spike is about to fall. Gotta move some weight. I'm sorry? Oh, yeah. It is hot today. Stay cool out here.
Oh, yeah? You need to stay cool on that bicycle.
I will. Thank you. They just leave them everywhere, don't they?
One way down yonder, the guy from the Mexican restaurant brought back to see it. He said, this is down the other end of the parking lot. I said, really, you can get it. Be careful on that bike, too.
Thank you.
Track, you think it'll pay attention?
I know. Don't work too hard.
Thank you.
Oh, not in this heat. You get you one, you'll feel better. Go bicycle around your front yard, the driveway. Early in the morning. That's the best time. When the sun first comes up, about 5:30, 6:30. Out here and start going around. That's the best time. It's not this hot. I mean, it's still 70 degrees, but what is today's date? Shit, I forgot to start my watch back. Whew. Trying to stay out the sun. lips are so chapped. It's a sign of dehydration. That's what it comes from. I don't want to put these on my head because I don't want to damn... Where's my knife? Why am I hearing about Keytruda? I want music. Nobody wants your damn crappy meds. Hey. I do like that they stick to my face. We never buckle that. We need it quickly. Can you imagine that shit's buckled and you need to pull it? Hold on, don't kill me yet. Let me unclasp this Velcro. Hold on, time out. I will say that these headphones, I can't hear anything when I have them in. Completely different than the iPhone headphones. I can hear everything. Even over it being extremely loud. Makes no sense. Oh, hell no, there ain't no dock here. This is not the beach, unfortunately. And no, you can't. The last time I went to the dock here, the cops showed up. Remember? That's all on camera. That was last month. It's in my shorts. That was the only place to put your feet in the water at a dock. And y'all saw how that went. Remember? I do. That sheriff was nice. Let's get him back on the phone. He loved us, as I remember. Damn it. This shit don't want to stay in. Maybe I just don't know how to put it in my ear right. This is right, and this is the right ear. Oh, there it goes. Y'all, so I saw this crazy ass story where this woman was working at McDonald's and she stabbed her manager to death. Did y'all see that shit? It happened this week. So, all right, let me back up. There was a girl that worked for McDonald's and her manager kept sending her home. She'd say, oh, we don't need you today. Even though you're scheduled, we don't need you. You can go home. And so this girl, she's trying to make a living. And she can't make any money because every time she turns around, her manager is sending her home for work. And so it was like Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. She took to social media to air out her grievances, talking about how her boss would bully her at work. Oh, it's crazy because last year I did a story on workplace bullying and I said that these instances were going to get worse because of a lack of intelligence in society. Well, that manager is now dead. And, in my opinion, this is what happens when you play games with people who are struggling. Her manager did not like her. And she was playing with her work hours to antagonize her. And guess what happened to her? She got stabbed to death in McDonald's by that employee that she was playing games with. And she's dead. She had 6 kids, probably didn't need custody of any of them if she's in there playing games with one of her employees in a McDonald's. Like, this is high school. That girl, that was her livelihood. Taking her work hours takes money and food off her table. You don't play with people like that. We ain't all wired the same. Yeah, she died. The employee come into work. And once again, this manager wanted to play a game and send her home. She didn't want to go home. She went to the kitchen and got a knife and killed that manager in the middle of McDonald's. And you know, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. Maybe that manager shouldn't have been playing games. Maybe she wouldn't be dead. How about you treat all of the employees the same? And if someone's scheduled, then you let them work. Apparently, this had happened over half a dozen times. And this girl was being bullied at work. Now, I'm not making excuses for her action. I'm just saying that we ain't all wired the same. And wouldn't you know it, she had a prior for stabbing a boyfriend years before. And this manager knew this, but still decided to antagonize this girl. Because clearly she wasn't very smart, which led to her death. And now her 6 children, who she probably wasn't a mother to start with, doesn't have a mother. Ain't it crazy? The only person I feel bad for is the damn girl that had to damn commit the stabbing. I know what it's like to be bullied and then society try to turn that around and say that you're the bad guy. I've talked about workplace bullying. I've talked about bullying in general since I started this channel. And I even said last year, wait till people start getting killed at work. And then voila, magic. And that's actually the second death that McDonald's has had in the past 6 months. The first one, which was probably not the first one, it's just the first one I know of. The first one was one of their employees that killed a customer in the drive-thru. He stabbed him to death. And he had priors for murder. The employee that was hired by McDonald's had prior convictions, a prior conviction for manslaughter. And McDonald's hired him. And then he committed second-degree murder in their drive-thru against a customer. Now, 6 months later, we have an employee killing their hiring manager in the McDonald's. And these types of workplace violence will only get worse because people are getting dumber. The lack of education in the school system, and you know, a lack of common sense in society. I mean, common sense is it's disappearing. And so when you have a lack of intelligence and a lack of common sense, and then people are going to be more geared towards running off of emotion and their feelings rather than facts, and you're going to have a lot more of these problems in society. So buckle in, folks. So exciting. Will we be stabbed to death at work or not? I know I won't be, because I don't have any coworkers. And I'm not suicidal, so... But, yeah, crazy, right? Crazy. You know, the girl clearly, you know, was struggling. And the McDonald's employee that stabbed her manager, the girl was clearly struggling because she posted this video where she said, this isn't right. She said, I'm being sent home from work because my manager doesn't like me. She was like, they're treating this like it's, you know, they're being little high school bullies. She's like, you know, this is not right. How can something like this happen? I just want to go to work and make a living for myself. And then 24 hours later, when she went back into work, she sent her home again, and she said, I ain't going home. I'm going to the DOC. And I'm sending you to RIP. And that's what happened. And, you know, apparently she would say, the manager of the McDonald's would say things like, y'all need to act right. Y'all ain't my kids, and I'm in here having to be your mama. And, like, she was saying all of this outlandish stuff to the employees, like she was their mama. She thought because she had 6 kids, she could come into McDonald's and treat those employees like her children. And this is why Brooke don't work nowhere. This is why Brooke can't work nowhere. You know what I mean? Because I might be where that other girl is. Okay? Might. I'd really hate for you to be my manager thinking that you're going to boss me around like you my mama, and then I have to slap you down like you're a toddler that needs to go to timeout. yeah, I might be in the DOC. Sometimes protecting yourself and staying away from these fucking idiots is the best thing you can do. Okay? Okay? Because we ain't all wired the same. We ain't all wired the same. Yeah, she probably could, but the problem with that is there's no jobs, Redstone. If you've been here for the past 2 years with my channel, then you know I've filled out over 40,000, and it's actually 47,000. 47,000 job applications. Yeah. There are no jobs. So it's not as easy as her just going and finding another fucking job. It's nice in theory. That was Detroit. Yeah, that's another thing. You couldn't pay me to work in damn Detroit. You couldn't pay me to work there. I don't care if it's $1 million a year. I don't care. No, thank you. Nope. See, adults don't put themselves in bad positions expecting shit not to go wrong. You know what I mean? Or adults don't put themselves in bad positions and not expect shit not to go wrong. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Move into a city like that, you're asking for problems. You're asking for your life to be difficult, complex, crime. I don't know who would want to live there anyways. Seen a manager at McDonald's screaming at young employees right in front of everybody last week. I went off on the manager. She was way out of line. I called corporate. Some people power trip, even working at McDonald's. You're absolutely right, writer Kylie Reeds. Yeah. Power tripping at the McDonald's. If she was a shit employee, why not just fire her? You know? I agree. If she was a shit employee, why not just fire her? Because she was playing with her. It's a game. It's about power and control. It's a narcissistic game. It's like an abusive relationship. It's about power and control. She just wanted the employee to know that she had the power to send her home and control her income. It's crazy. And now she did. Because we ain't all wired the same. You play stupid games. Sometimes it'll cost you your life. Especially when you're trying to take people's food away from them. That was her livelihood. That job was how she paid her rent, paid her insurance, bought groceries. And when you are playing with people's livelihoods and you end up dead, I don't feel bad for you. You deserve that. You absolutely deserve that. Yep. Ask me how I know. And judging by the fact that this woman had 6 children and she was running that McDonald's like a high school cheerleading camp, hazing her employees, talking down to her employees, I'm willing to bet that those children are going to be better off. It's crazy. The other option would be her raising those 6 children to behave just like she did, and in return, those children have offspring, and then those children teach those children how to be pieces of shit because their mother was a piece of shit, and she's the one that started all of this, and then it trickles down to generation of degenerate person treating society like shit. And between 6 children, I don't know. How many people could come out of 6 children? If each of them had 2 offspring, that'd be 12. And then let's say each of them had 2. Oh, see how that happens, the umbrella? I'm just here to tell you that any woman that is at her job being a bully and playing with someone's income by sending them home because they simply don't like a person is crazy. And they don't need children. They're not responsible enough to have children because they operate like a child themselves. You know what I mean? But I think it's really common. I think that this type of these workplace games and bullying, I think it's a lot more common than people care to admit. Thank you. I got them at Walmart. My eyes are burnt. My eyes are absolutely burnt. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah, taking the food out of people's mouths, F around and find out. No doubt. That's what I'm saying. Now she ain't got to damn worry about where she gonna get food. She'll get fed for the next at least 24 years for second-degree murder. Oh, and I think they're trying to charge her with first because she come back with a face mask on. She had this damn bright orange Ronald McDonald hair. I don't know why she damn put on a mask. Bye. Bye-bye. Adios. If you think you knew more than I did, then why didn't you just tell me what you knew? They're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. Oh, yeah, I've clearly already lost everything, so. That's a fake account. Yeah, she came back with a knife and had her face covered. That's why they charged her with first degree. I can't say I blame the girl. I can't say I blame the girl. You know? Damn it. I'm trying to set you up right here. Can't say I blame the girl. I hate that she even had to work for a shit company like McDonald's anyways. It's not like they really respect their employees and treat people with respect, you know? Shit pay for shit hours and rough conditions with rude-ass customers, you know? And it seemed like she really needed that job, and they kept playing with her hours, and she wasn't making any money. Every time she went in and she had a scheduled shift, they were sending her home. Why not just fire her instead of wasting her time and her gas money to get back over there? This had happened once again like half a dozen times. So, you know, I'm not saying she was right. I'm just saying that maybe it's a lesson that people should learn from. Learn from other people's mistakes. When I saw a picture of the manager, I was like, yep, that makes sense. She looked like a workplace bully. It's going, Anita. How are you? It's going. We went and got some glasses to try to help my burnt eyes. My eyes are burnt. Sucks. I need to find somewhere. Or she can just live off the state. She ain't got to necessarily work. Hell, even working at McDonald's, you can't make rent, gas, car payment. You can't do that working at McDonald's. Can't do that. Can't do that. Most of the craziest stuff you guys have seen on camera. I've filmed it all. Perverts, people trying to break into my car at night, people cussing me out because I wouldn't say hey to them, people trying to hook me up with their sons, the whole family showing up at the laundromat and cussing me out. You know, most of the stuff, you guys, it's all on my channel. Most of the crazy stuff that I've had to endure or witness has been recorded on this channel. All of my crazy job applications and job interviews. I think that was the craziest. It's driving to places like Florida for a job interview and then getting there and realizing that the company doesn't even exist anymore and they just fucking disappeared. Oh, my favorite was the drug test that I drove to Winston, which was an hour from here, to go take for a company. I took the drug test at a LabCorp location. LabCorp then 2 days later bills me for $189 when the company that I took the drug test for was supposed to pick up the cost of the drug test. When I contacted the company that I was interviewing with, they had disappeared. And so I still owe LabCorp $189 for a drug test for a job application. The fucking horror stories of just trying to find work in the past 2.5 years has been crazy. Absolutely crazy. Imagine driving to Florida for a job interview, 7 hours, and you get there and the company is like, yeah, never mind, we're not going to do that interview today. I used to go through that a few times a week. All of it was recorded. I filled out, almost 50,000 job applications, 47,000. You can fill out 100 job applications in just 4 or 5 hours on Indeed, but you'll probably run out of jobs. That was my biggest problem, is that I applied to everything. And you simply run out of jobs. Oh, not to mention that a good portion, I would be willing to bet 70 to 80%, in my opinion, of Indeed is fake job postings. Fake ghost ads. The only reason we were traveling on my channel was to look for work. Then after the Planet Fitness incident last year in October, we went to Florida to get away from here because it's safer in Florida. But, yeah, and I stopped looking for work because I guess, after $50,000 and 40-something thousand job applications, I just gave up. You see things for what it is. You start recognizing that everywhere in every town you go to is out of business. Nothing new is being built. No new jobs are opening. And like dominoes falling during a game, businesses, particularly small business, is going out of business. And even large business. I mean, for God's sakes, Meta, Google, Tesla, SpaceX, the government jobs, state jobs, local positions. I mean, everybody's being laid off. Everybody. So, when you're... and then not to mention, the unemployment rate for college graduates has shot up almost a point higher than the national average. That means that if you have a degree, you're less likely to find a job. Hashtag winning, Charlie Sheen. For real. And these times you have to create your own job. Ta-da! Ta-da! Do I need to tap dance? I can. You want me to do a little jig for you? Ta-da! She needs an ice cream truck. No. Anyone being rude will be blocked. Ice cream truck. Ta-da! That's funny. Where's that other bottle? Oh, I need some more electrolytes, y'all. I'm crashing out. Caffeine kicking out of my system. Hey, hairbrush. Oh, I really need a cut. I got this at the Dollar Tree. The Dollar General. Oh, it's supposed to be a detangling comb. Listen, when I was a youngin', I used to get my hair braided all the time. Back before they said that braids on white girls was cultural appropriation. My hair stayed in box braids because I grew up in a black family. So it was just easier to braid my hair and be done with it. So I'm not tender-headed. But in recent years, I guess because I never brush my hair anymore. So when I do brush it, I'm like, ow, ow. You know, I'm like a toddler. Yeah, they used to put the coolest styles in my hair. She'd do box braids. Those would stay in for like a week. If she box braided me up, it takes hours. Cute little brush. Or she put in some cornrows. I don't know if it's rolls, rows, whatever. And y'all see, that's how I do my heatless curls. I do cornrows into like little buns, like Princess Leia buns. I part it down the middle, and then I do cornrows. And that's kind of how I get this curl, and also it to flip. And the tighter you do it, the tighter the curl will be. I think my favorite was when she did all these little buns all over my head. It was kind of crazy. It was a 90s style. They would put your hair into like box braid, like into boxes. They'd section it off and then do these little like nodules all over your head. That was pretty cool. There was one lady that I stay with. She did my hair all the time. I lived in Lexington in that foster home. And that's the same lady that would lock me in the basement. She was a bitch. Even when she did my hair, like, I don't know, man. I just, I operate different when I'm around children. I don't know. It's one thing if you're like a teenager with your friends and you're like braiding somebody's hair and you pop them. It's a whole nother thing to like do that to a kid and like whack a kid upside the head and stuff. I don't know. I just think that some people who work in the foster care system and social work shouldn't be in that industry. Time and time again, the majority of social workers and people in the foster care system, the majority should not be in that industry. They do not have the personality and bedside manner for it. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Y'all, these stickers are already wearing off this bike. That sucks. The one on the front is completely destroyed by the basket. Here, I'm going to show you. Where'd that vape go? Here it is. Happy Sunday, Gerardo. I hope I'm saying that right. You remember those little nodules? Yeah, I got to find pictures of those. Yes, the cornrows into little ballerina swirl buns. Yes. I gotta find pictures. I got pictures of me somewhere from the 90s. Right here. It's rubbing my Ozark Trail sign off. And look, y'all. Oh, that's what I needed. Damn. I might need to take my lazy ass back around there. Listen, I know that we bought zip ties. I had to zip tie this on. I don't know where the flip they went, y'all. This is part of being homeless. You just got to sometimes leave shit behind. You lose shit. You don't know where you buried shit. I don't know where the zip ties are, and I had one break, and this one is already starting to stretch right there in the middle. So I need to get some more zip ties when I get my lazy ass up. I wonder how much this place is for rent. I could open a pool studio. It would actually be perfect because the building is oblong in there. Hold on. Oh, perfect. You can see. You see how oblong it is? I could probably fit me about 10 poles in there comfortably. So 10 times 25 times 8 times 5 days a week, 52. How much money is that? I've already done the numbers. You don't even want to know. It makes me sick. The problem is I won't get no customers here. Nobody in this town even walks. Remember, there's no sidewalks. No one in the, do you see anyone out here bicycling, cycling? In a town like this, you won't make no money because people are not active. To do that, you'd have to be somewhere, I don't know, near a major city. Yeah, I've already looked into it because I was going to open a studio up back in 2014 when I had my daughter. I looked at multiple properties, looked into buying the poles, how much it was going to cost me, the overhead costs, and then I also needed one other instructor at least because I can't do 8 hours a day. You don't understand. Until you get your ass on that pole and you start spinning, you won't understand how physically exerting that is. And so I wanted one other instructor so that we could rotate shifts. So like we would come in 9 a.m. first class. She wouldn't come in till 10. I would teach the first class, and then we would rotate throughout the day. That gives us an hour to go eat, an hour to freshen up, an hour to take a nap in our car if we wanted to. And I wanted to do that 4 on, 4 off type of thing. So an hour on, an hour off for 4 hours each. But that was back in 2016 when I launched Honest Heather. I remember now. Yeah, it was a minute ago. It might have been 2014, I don't remember, but rent was still $700 for a studio like this. Something like this nowadays is going to run you $3-4 grand. Even in this shitty town, probably $2,500. Where's my other phone? Oh God, we ain't even been nowhere. There it is, there it is. Oh, my headphones are down there too. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. Ow, my eyebrow. Let's see. So 275 times 8. That'd be $2,200 a day, approximately. $11,000 a week. And let's just say 51 weeks. That's over $500,000 a year. And your overhead cost is crazy. Poles and rent. That's it. Power. Poles, rent, and power. It gets no cheaper than that when it comes to starting a business. So I've done these numbers before. And, that's only if the classes are like $25 a pop, and then you're going to sell packages, which is going to make it cheaper. But you could also be selling merchandise like blender bottles, protein, pre-workout, stripper poles for them to have at home, which that's actually a good income depending on which model they get, because those can go into the thousands of dollars. There's all of these ins and outs that you could sell to add to that, but yeah. It's not that I don't have ideas. It's that I don't have money, honey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? I'm poor. I's poor. Spare change. Spare change. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could open a business. Something fitness, for sure. It's so much fun, too. And God, I'll never forget, I took a pole dancing class one time. It would have been, what year was that? That would have been 2014, around the same time. Let me tell you, that's why I took a pole dancing class. And I was so disappointed that's why I was like, shit, I need to do this. It was the same year that I went and looked at all of these properties in Alamance County to see if I could open a pole studio, right? So I took a class outside of Elon College. 0 out of 10. I paid $40 for this class, and all she teaches is how to walk around it. And I was a stripper at the time. I'd been dancing for like 12, 13, 14 years. Experienced. I knew elaborate pole work. And so I went there with the intention of learning stuff for work. And I get there, and the instructor only told us how to walk around it and pirouette, whatever it's called. It's like a little ballerina type of thing. And then she taught us how to do like fireman and like, I don't know, there was like 1 or 2 other little simplistic beginner moves. And that's why I went. And I was like, shit, I could teach this way better and make it a lot more fun. Like the music was crap. The vibe wasn't there. It was shit. It was absolute 0 out of 10. I was like, girl, we got to get these lights blinking. We got to get shit moving. We need music. Like, it was boring. It was absolutely boring. It was like Stepford housewife vibes. I don't know, man. When I said I wanted to teach, when I wanted to take a pole dancing class, I wanted to be damn swinging from the rafters, bitch. I want to be swinging from the rafters. You know, I'm trying to damn be upside down, bent in half like a pretzel. Like, that's what I paid for, $40. Are you gonna teach me to walk? Like, girl, I was disappointed. So that's why I even did these numbers and looked into it. Oh God. I'm sure, you know, her class would be great for somebody that's like, I don't know, learning to walk again or something. You know? Like, I don't know, man. It sucked. I'll never forget that. It was right outside of Elon College. Yeah. And that's why I even was interested in opening a studio. Now it's all coming back. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy how much money something like that could bring you in. But hell, you need $10,000 to do a startup cost. You know, you got to have first and last month's rent, security deposit. Shit, it's more than that then. Probably $20,000. First, last, security deposit, which is a match. So even something like this, let's say it's $2,500.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
Let's say it's something like $2,500. So you would need $7.5 just to damn get the rent off the ground, and then the power. It's probably gonna run you about $500, approximately. I don't know. Just to get it started up, you know. And there's probably all kinds of permits. It probably has to be surveyed by the city, or the fire marshal probably has to come in and do an inspection, make sure you have multiple exits because you're gonna have so many people in here. That's probably not cheap. I don't know. I've never done that before. I just know that the fire marshal would absolutely have to clear the building and approve for people to even be in here in some capacity because it's a business. And I've done that with a bar before, so that's how I know that. But probably all kinds of shit. You'd probably, and then the poles, they're going to run you about $1,500 each because these are specialty poles that will be mounted into the ceilings and floors. You got to have a certain weight capacity. A lot of people that would be taking classes would be of bigger weight. You know, this is a physical sport. That's the point, is to just get people out the house and moving. Get their minds and their bodies moving. But yeah, you'd probably need 20, 25, maybe even a little bit more than that. And that's just for the bare minimum. That's just for the bare minimum. And hell, that'd probably be one of the easiest, cheapest businesses to open up if you have any experience in pole dancing. But it still wouldn't be cheap. I wonder if all businesses have to be... I mean, if you're offering a service, I would think so. Even like Boost Mobile and stuff. Don't they have to... Does every business have to be inspected by the fire marshal? You probably got a city inspection and shit. I don't fucking know. Anybody know? Yes, generally businesses are subjected to inspections by the fire marshal to ensure they meet fire safety codes and regulations. Does the city have to do an inspection for every business? No. So high-risk businesses like restaurants or construction, yes. But with this being physical fitness, and you having all those people in there at once, I would assume, I don't know how that works. Pole dancing classes in a fire station. I got a bug crawling up my leg, y'all. I got chafedness. I'm chafed, honey. I'm chafed. Liability insurance. Thank you, Victoria. That's another one I forgot about. That's expensive too. I wonder how much that runs a business. How much does liability insurance run for a new business? Do I even want to know? No, How much does it cost to get liability insurance for a new business? I got sweat rolling. Oh, it ain't that bad, actually. Less than $1,000. For solo entrepreneurs, it's going to run you about $600, and it'll be about $42 a month. Jesus Christ. That's damn cheap, I tell you. So annually, it's going to run you about $810, which is not bad. I got sweat rolling down my thighs. Oh, you got to set up an LLC and all that shit too. That's all, you know, like I said, probably about 25, 30 grand. Well, when I was looking at doing it back in 2014, I wanted to sell packages. So you get like X amount of sessions. You have to like schedule that week probably, or the week prior. But like you get a package deal where you can take multiple classes, beginner, intermediate, and difficult. So it makes it cheaper. Or you can pay, you know, like that class I took back in 2014, that was $40. So I can only assume how much a singular pole class is nowadays. That was before the recession, you know, the great silent depression that we're in. I bet you a pole dancing class runs you $50 nowadays, unless you buy a package deal where you spend $350 and you get like 12 classes. You see what I'm saying? Because that's really, selling singular classes is going to make you money, but also selling package deals is going to make you money quicker. It's just self-defense pole dancing classes. I want it. I need it. Yes. Yes. Bring your nunchucks and your handcuffs and your flamethrowers. We're going to become the Charlie's Angels of pole dancing over here. I love it. Self-defense pole dancing classes. That is too good. You are funny. I think that's a fake account, but we'll be nice as long as they're nice. That's funny. No, that's freaking hilarious. You got me wanting to do a damn one-handed introvert with a machine gun. Oh, this hand on the pole, this hand on the machine gun. Legs out. Got me dreaming up pole dancing with a flamethrower. Let me climb to the top and then toss it up to me. I'm going to turn upside down and start spinning. And rip some flames. Oh my God. $1 million business idea. Ding, ding, ding. Listen, that's how you get the prey to the house. You want to come to my house and watch me dance on a pole? Then you get there and pull out the defense. What was that movie with Katie Holmes where she was shooting all them men in the face? She was acting so prim and proper. And then she was a serial killer. I've never watched it. I just saw little snippets on YouTube. Yeah. Some guy walked by, or no, he drove by, catcalling her, and then she shot him in the face. Y'all think I'm mean? You need to go watch that. No, she's a psycho. I'm not that mean. I ain't never did no shit like that. Yeah, I wonder what that movie was with Katie Holmes. I need to watch that, because it seems like it might be a good one. What's the movie with Katie Holmes where she starts killing all of these men? Miss Meadows. Oh, it's old as hell. 2014. It's a dark comedy thriller with Katie Holmes playing a sweet and proper elementary school teacher who secretly acts as a vigilante, punishing bad behavior with a small pistol she carries in her purse. Google is taking this way too lightly. She was a psycho. I don't think Google watched the movie. You could just whistle at her and she'd blow you away. Some describe it as a mix between Pulp Fiction and Mary Poppins. Okay, I'd say it's a mix between Dexter and Mary Poppins, yes. Oh, it's on Netflix. Miss Meadows. I guess that was her school teacher name. I see why it was Miss Meadows now. She wasn't married. God, she couldn't even be around a man longer than 5 seconds before she was pulling out a gun. Crazy movie. It was twisted, hysterical. Yeah, I gotta watch it. I don't have Netflix, but I'm sure I can piece together enough pieces from YouTube to watch the whole movie. Anybody else do that? You just go and find the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then somehow you stumble upon the next 20 minutes, and then before you know it, you don't watch the whole movie for free. I do that with the ABC Dateline specials too. The 2020 ones, God, I'm looking for part 5. The 2020. It's the 2020 specials. I don't know. It's like Dateline, but it's 2020. And it'll be like part 1, part 2, part 3. I'll be looking for like part 8. Like, damn, it's not on there. I gotta go watch the whole 45-minute special. Society's Predators. And dresses like Miss Cleaver. Hello, Jamie. Yeah, those 2020 episodes are good. Hell, I was watching last night. I watched like 3 episodes of Dateline. I can't remember a damn episode. How does that happen? Sit there and watch a whole hour special. Next morning, wake up and don't even remember what I watched. It's got to be stress. Heat. I don't know. I can't remember a single episode I watched. And I know I watched 2 or 3. Oh my God, did y'all see that the court ruled in France that Bridget Macron was a man? Candace Owens was right. So, the French president, I don't know his name. No, not the one that acts like a woman, the actual French president. I just know the French president's husband. Bridget. It's weird because, you know, she groomed him. That was his teacher. Bridget Macron was a school teacher when she started messing with one of her students who is now the French president. Well, a few weeks ago, she was caught smacking him in the face as they were getting off of an airport. She was like, both hands, full testosterone, mushed him in the face. The French president, his husband, husband, sister, wife. I don't know, man. Okay, it's weird. She clearly groomed this man. And everybody in France acts like it's not a big deal. I mean, it's concerning that she messed with him when he was a child and she was his teacher. And a lot of people around the world don't even blink an eye. It's concerning. And that's how pedophilia is becoming normalized. Because she's a pedophile. Let me be very clear, okay? For the people in the back, she was a teacher. She was 30-something years old messing with a 15-year-old boy, and I think he was younger than that. I think this grooming started when he was around 12, if I'm not mistaken. She's a pedophile. She is a pedophile. And nobody blinks an eye. And this is how pedophilia becomes normalized. It's destigmatized. So here we are 30 years later, and she's now married to the French president. If somebody knows his name, please tell me. Emmanuel, thank you. His male teacher. Listen, that's been confirmed by a French court. The French court deemed that Bridget Macron was a man. They call her a man in court documents. So Candace Owens was right when she said that Bridget was being. I think the most disturbing, I don't really care what sex that thing is. I don't really care. I care more about the fact that this man has been groomed and physically abused. We have it on camera. You think that's the first time she done whacked him in the face? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She probably been whacking him like that since he was 12. He's a prisoner and he don't even know it. He's a victim and he don't even know it. He's been brainwashed, groomed, and consumed for years. He's never had a free thought. Like, you can't. When you're being traumatized in that way and you're under the thumb of somebody like that, you can't. You don't have identity. You're being the person that your abuser wants you to be. You know? So it's crazy. And then the court said that apparently Bridget is being, because they ruled that he be called him. It's weird. Yeah, I know, and nobody even says anything about it. They get away with everything. Diddy, for example, I know. It's crazy. They had him on the hook for all these horrendous charges, and then it all fell through. On all charges? I thought he was convicted of 1 or 2. Hello, Ben. I thought he was convicted of 1 or 2. I'm kind of hungry. I smell sweaty, though. I kind of want Taco Bell. Y'all want Taco Bell? I'm supposed to be eating better. If I got a hankering to eat, I need to eat because I don't never eat. I've been trying my best to fuel back up, but when I go weeks and months under this amount of stress, sometimes it'll take me a month to completely, like, rejuvenate myself with the carbs and calories and fats that I need. Like, when you're out here in this weather and the humidity, it just drains it out of you. Like, I'm already supposed to be eating a 25 to 3,000 calorie diet. I probably only get in 1,200 calories a day, and then I'm working out 1,000 calories a day. It's only going to take a toll. So I need to go eat while I feel like it. It's been putting me in a deficit, and that's not what I want. I'm supposed to be in a bulk to gain muscle. It sucks. Yeah, I thought he was charged of 1 or 2, but it was like one of the lesser charges. Yeah. I don't know. Ain't he out on bond or something? I have no idea. She was 39 when she met him at 15. What the hell? Y'all, I can't even have a conversation with a 25-year-old boy, much less a 15-year-old boy. What be wrong with these people? And I mean, clearly at that point, she was a school teacher that was a female, and the court has deemed that she has